Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the Long Dark. Please do not be alarmed by the darkness. It is dark because I am in a cave. Voila. She is lit. Oh look, a cairn. So, last time we left off, we were heading from Pleasant Valley to Mystery Lake. And from there we're gonna go to the ravine, climb down into the ravine, and go to Bleak Inlet. I prefer to take that way because it's a really long rope climb down, and it's actually two pretty long rope climbs down. I need two ropes. I hope I can find a second rope. It's gonna really suck if I can't. The second rope also has to be put there. It's not there by default, if I remember correctly. Unless they've changed it. I remember seeing it in the change logs. But anyway. One way or another, we will figure it out. Have I seen you before? I do love that that's how they put their backers in the game. That's super sweet. I was not around when the game first dropped and got, needed, backers, but I've seen what all can be done with this kind of thing, and it's really cool to watch. Oh, I think I took the wrong one. That's alright. Side trip to see the carrots. Am I tripping? Okay. Making sure. But I sworn that went somewhere. It's really easy to get turned around in these caves anyway. No, this is the one. Here we go. That's just a cool detail. Like, yeah, you're in a cave, but oh, hi, it's sky. It's just good. It's nice. This is another one of those caves. Stop getting hung in the geometry. There we go. This is another one of those caves that has, like, a defining feature halfway through, so that you can tell that you didn't get turned around. That little wood plank bridge. I know for a fact I can only be on one side or the other with that, so that's good. Okay. Back through here. This is another area with wolves and rabbits. I can't remember, I think we've been through here once before. Yeah, we have to, because there's a cattail head that dropped. Just don't forget about the wolves and rabbits. The rabbits are dangerous because when the wolves kill the rabbits, they get tunnel vision, basically, so it's a lot easier for you to spook them into running into you. I was gonna say there she is, but it's foggy. There's a cairn off to the right there. Hello, bunny. Actually, I know there's a cave over here someplace. I'm gonna see if there's another rope in there. There is also a cave in the ravine that may have a rope. Because remember, I think we're gonna need to have a second rope, and that's gonna make things a little bit difficult. Do you have a rope? It's not looking like it. Well, since we're in here, we can at least have a look at it. That is dog food. No, thank you. Oh. Oh, I've already been here. Okay. Rip. Well, you can't say I didn't try. And I'm really just quiet because I don't have much else to say. We're just traveling. No sense in me yakking your ear off before doing his walking. Oh, it's very foggy. Oh boy. There's one. We're gonna end up having a wolf jump scare up here. Now, I can't remember. Do I go up that way, or is there another spot? I think there's another spot here. Oh, damn. Literally, damn. Okay, so it was that one. Alright. It's just hard to tell in the fog is all. He's up there. Okay. This is problematic. We're gonna sprint a little bit. Get up out of here. Remember what I said about... Remember what I said about closed quarter wolves. No bueno. Alright. We're alright. Alrighty. I doubt we're gonna be doing any rope climbing today. It's getting close to nightfall and we don't have a lot of energy left. I don't remember if I covered this before, but that's a one-way door. From inside to outside. You can't go back in that way. So if you want to go back into the dam, you have to climb across here. If you're scared of heights, you might not want to watch this part. Good news is the fog kind of— oh, that doesn't help at all. That makes it worse. Okay, never mind. Just don't look. Just don't look. Because honest to God, this scares me too. I always have to keep my hand off the mouse, because if I, like, jump and bump it, I'm afraid I'll walk myself off the edge here. Especially in that section. And I always angle it in a little bit towards the thing here, because I'd rather sidestep a little bit than get too far out and fall off. If that makes sense. We're almost there. Almost there. Wow, that fog just does not help. That is goddamn terrifying. Okay. Okay, scared of heights, folks. You can look back now. We are good. Where in the fuck is that? Is he over here with me? Because if so, that's terrifying. Okay, alright, cool. Let's get out of here. Forget that. Okay, anyway. Ah, yes, the nice cozy dam. Have I ever been down here? Yeah, I have, haven't I? Have I? I don't know. Yeah, I have. Okay, cool. I think I may have come down through here when I was living in the dam briefly. Okay, cool. Bro, I was so confused. I was like, what? What is happening? Yeah, to be honest, I still do not know what is happening at any point in my life, but that's okay. I will do the thing. I have no choice. Oh, what was that? What was that post? I'm gonna see if I can find it again. You know, it's probably buried amongst all of my Let Papyrus Say Fuck Day posts. There were a lot of them. This past year had a really good turnout for the event. That was amazing. Somebody drew him cursing in Spanish, and he looked like he was ascending from the power of cursing. It was so funny. And of course, Sam's just standing there. I don't know what he's saying, but it sounds intense. I don't know nearly enough Spanish to be able to translate what he was saying, but wow. He was having a blast. It was so good. We managed to be, trending tags, like the top 3 trending tags. Even a couple days later, it's still in the trending tags, and one of the images from the event is the poster child for the swearing tag right now, so I'd say it was a pretty good time. Good stuff. Anyhow. Ah! Let me out! Let me out! Well, let me in, I guess, because it's still in. Okay. Alright. Get ourselves upstairs so we don't have all these wires to deal with, just in case an Aurora comes overnight. I can't imagine walking in this type of floor would be advisable with crampons. Ah, yes, my pile of skill books that I've already finished reading. Good times. Creepy metal creaking noises. How I have missed you. Not. It do be kinda creepy in here, though. know if the lack of electrical buzzing makes it better or worse. Not even gonna lie. Did I save anything in here? Nothing there. I didn't figure I did, but I thought I'd check. Especially since I know I need a rope. An additional rope. Well, I say I need a rope. There's one that may spawn down there, I'm just not 100% sure. Oh, give me that. Yes. No. Okay, cool. Good to know. Alright. We are gonna pop a squad in here. I'm gonna take the opportunity to refill my lantern real quick. Oh yeah, there's some stuff in there. Get in there. Nice. Oh wait. You get back out. 3. Alright. Have ourselves a snack. I'm gonna finish off this and that little bitty piece of beef jerky there that I never finished for some reason. I'm gonna try my hardest not to drink any more water, or not to make any more water until I get down both of those ropes. Should have enough. Alright, whoop, get back there. I try to keep the bedroll in my sights when it's dark, so I don't... It's happened before. Oh. It's a good thing I was careful. There's an aurora. Those wires do become live during auroras, so you have to be cautious. Alright, as long as I can see the window, I can see my way out. So I just sidestep and boop! Oh, what is my current time IRL? 11:50. I got time. Just trying to figure out. I gotta work tonight, so I'm trying to keep tabs on how long it's gonna take me to do all this. Shouldn't take me too long, though. Or rather, got time to do it. Okay. Still over encumbered, but a lot of that is just that rope. Because those mountaineering ropes are heavy. They're like 11 pounds. So they are super, super heavy. Close that gate. I remember I played the Wintermute story mode. There was a spot there. I'm not gonna say anything else, but there was a spot there at that gate that was like, oh shoot. That's a whole cutscene right there. It was a little scary, not gonna lie. So. It was just like, whoa. And off we go, leaving Mystery Lake. All of this, as far as this playthrough is concerned, is new territory. You can already hear the waterfall, that's pretty... I'm gonna pass the spot we're actually looking for first time around, because I'm gonna look at that cave and see if there's another rope in there. So the rail line is what we're actually following, but it goes around this way, and this is pretty linear, it's hard to get lost. I don't recall there being any wolves, but this is a good spot to gather birch bark if you need it for tea. There's deer here. There's a cave off that way, too. I don't think it has a rope in it, but it doesn't hurt to check. I mean, we're already over here, may as well. That's all deer. It's not the cave I'm looking for, but I'm gonna look here anyway and see if there is a rope. lantern in the outer world. That's broad daylight? Wow, okay. Alright, that's a new one. No rope, okay, that's fine. You can actually see the rail line right there, past the trees. But you're gonna need to be on this side of it because it actually stops up there a little ways. It breaks off and you have to go around it. It's like a rock fall or something. Excuse me. Trying not to die over here. So sorry about that. There's the climbing rock that takes us down. But before you hit that climbing rock is this bridge right here. It's that tree. I'm gonna drop this rope just so it's out of my inventory. And then I'm gonna cross and go down there, and I'm gonna see if I can find another rope. I may not be able to, and if that's the case, we're just gonna have to hope there's another rope down here someplace. Deploying rope. Not so tactical. There we go. So that's out of my inventory. I'm not even gonna bother with this dead body because I'm already... If I pick up that second rope, I'm definitely gonna be too overcome to climb down, so I don't want to pick anything else up either. That's the only problem. But if you're afraid of heights, don't look. But otherwise, wow. Yeah, we're going all the way down there. Alright. Moving on. There's another cave just a short distance up here. And occasionally you do get a rope that spawns in there. That descending cord there always gets me when I'm crossing stuff. They did a really good job with the soundtrack on this game, not even gonna lie. But that seems to always play whenever you have to cross like a tree bridge or something, and it makes me so nervous. I think that's the intention, but oh my god, you're just like, whoa. Aw, rip Redford. It's so sweet that they put this in the game for their backers. It's very nice. No sarcasm, that's very nice. Did I just step on you like that? Get out of the way, rabbit. Get out of the way. Okay. Doesn't look like there is a rope here. But we've got some revolver shells, or cartridges, excuse me. They're actual bullets. Very nice. I'm not gonna bother picking any of that up. And I don't... That's the rabbit. Oh my god. I don't see anything else worth picking up. Okay. We are just gonna have to hope there is another rope down there. So that said, that does mean we're gonna be below maximum carry weight. That's good. I'm gonna snack on these. Oh, I better eat that pork and beans too. That's the heaviest thing besides the MREs in the water. And then I'll drop the can. Get out of here. Leave. Okay. Well, let's get down there. Worst case scenario, we have to come back up and go on to Coastal Highway because we can't find a rope. Oh, right. There's actually a way over here that's easier to get to. So yeah, there's the track forks right here. So if you're coming down the main track line and you just look for this and then head that direction, you'll find the cave. But we're gonna go back. For now. There is something else over there that's scary for folks who don't like heights, but we'll talk about the Raven Falls Trestle another time. For now, it is off to Bleak Inlet, hopefully, ideally, possibly, conveniently. really easy to miss it coming from this direction if you're just looking dead at the track. You need to go down there and there. Everything looks, I pointed out because, you know, going one way, it looks one way, and going the other way, it looks something different. So, like this is the other side of the bridge, and it's really hard to get onto that tree, and you're probably going, what the heck? The trick here is to use this rock to kind of get on the train car. There you go. That's how you get on there. You still have to be careful, of course, but that's how you get back onto it from that side. It just looks different from the other side. It's an actual phenomenon that happens, and this is always a little janky, but don't worry about it. There you go. When I was trail riding, that was the thing they taught us. Make sure you look over your shoulder frequently so that you can see what the way back looks like. No, obviously we cheated because we had horses that knew the way back, but if you left them to their own devices, they would find their way back to the trail. Alright, we are ready. And look, this is a long way down. This is another one of those ropes that's probably one of the longest in the game, along with the final one at Temple Wolf Mountain. Good bit of energy too, even though we were going down. I think sometimes there may be a rope down here too, but I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. I do know that in here we have, oh, there you go, a distress pistol, or at least shells for it. I will pick it up. Let's see here. I don't even know if I'm even, no, I'm not even carrying it normally. Oh, and there's a Yep. Balaclava. It's an iffy shape. Skill book. Hell yeah, I will always take those. Well, that's one of the 25-hour skill books. The advanced guns. Man, that thing takes forever to research. Used to, that was the main draw to the ravine, was that right there. But now, they have the Bleak Inlet transition down here too. They have one of them down here. There's two. Remember, there's also one at Forlorn Musket. Now, Bleak Inlet is also one of two regions that's known for thin ice. So, this half of Bleak Inlet that we're going to is relatively safe, but there's a frozen delta that's really tricky to cross. There are maps out there for both Bleak Inlet and Forlorn Muskeg that show you where the thin ice is, but once you're in those two regions, basically I suggest that you just do not trust the ice at all. Don't ever cross it very far. Make sure you're in a position. There's another cave here. I'm just gonna look and see. There's a rope in here. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. So, like, I wouldn't just walk on the ice like this in Bleak Inlet or Forlorn Muskeg. You can do it, game. Perfect time for my video to make me cut to a new video. Yeah, Bleak Inlet, hello, yay. Perfect. It is a little foggy, which is going to make navigation just a tad bit difficult at first, but that is okay. So this section of Bleak Inlet is not known for thin ice, but the bit beyond this is. So you just gotta be really careful. Believe it or not, there is still more down that we have to go. Like, you thought the ravine was a long way down. There is still more down to be had. So, ready to go across here. This section isn't known for thin ice, but obviously I'm still gonna traverse carefully. Now, crampons do help with thin ice, as I understand it. They, like, travel with more confidence over weak ice, so I'm not sure exactly how that mechanic works. I don't know if it just gives you extra time from the time you get a weak ice notification to get off of it, or if it extends the safe area to walk over. I don't know. Now, this area is known for timber wolves. In fact, this is the region they were introduced in. Those should be Timberwolves, as I recall. But if they're not, the ones down below definitely are. Unless they changed it in changelog and I didn't see it. This was the region where they introduced him, where they really tested him. And I tell you what, the place we're going, I once saw, I kid you not, 11 of them at once. And since they run in packs, if you have passive turned off, that is a problem. That looks like a Timberwolf. I think it is. Yeah, it's Timberwolves. The Timberwolves I don't mind. Yep, Timberwolves. They have a slightly different runaway whining sound than the standard wolves. So, this right here, around the corner, is where we need to go down. However, just like in Blackrock and the mine, there is a note down this way that we need to get. I am going to go up there and investigate first and see if I can find a rope. No, I'm not. I lied. We're going to go this way first. You just keep walking this way. There's a couple of bridges to cross. Get out of here. See there, you can kind of see the road-ish down there. It's not so much the road that you can see as the wood pylons on the side that define it. I mean, what? You gonna run a snowplow through here? Not after those auroras. But the road that way is where we need to go. The road this way, of course, as you can see, is collapsed, blocked off, etc. But the road this way leads to the radio tower, which has what we need in it. Get out of here, Timberwolf. Ain't nobody scared of you. Don't get old, kids. You get arthritis. And I'm sure there's already a lot of you going, but you're only 26. Yes, that is true. My arthritis is because of multiple micro-traumas to the joints. Because I spent most of my youth riding horses that did not want to be handled. Okay, so this is Echo 1 radio tower, and no, I have not yet found an Echo 2 radio tower. Please do not ask. I asked. I don't think there's anything up here, except for a really nice view. Because this is actually really helpful. This will show us where we're going. Okay. So, the rope we're going to take leads down and around. That right there is the cannery, and that's where we're going. And you can actually see the waves around that thin ice. Look at that nonsense. You can also see a couple of fishing huts down there, and the cannery residences. This bit over here is the frozen delta, and that is the bit that's really known for thin ice. So in fact, if you look, let me see where it is. Right there, it's hard to see, but dead ahead are some washed up trailers. You can't even walk from that side, that snowbank, over to them. You need to, like, use the snow instead of the ice. It's thin ice, it's really problematic. And I almost always end up finding a patch of it. So we'll see how that goes. But, that's where we're headed, is that cannery. Y'all are about to see why I've been hanging on to all those expended shells. Normally I would also be hoarding dusting sulfur and charcoal and stump remover. I was not able to this go round since it was a wandering one, but alright, let's see what we got here. If I find any of that stuff now, you better believe I'm taking it. Because we're gonna need it. We also need a hacksaw, if we can find one. These things are pretty good to use. I don't need it, of course. This is the thing we need right here. So it'll tell you, like, there's a code. You don't need to remember the code. By picking up the note, your character knows it. So I'm looking to see if I can find a hacksaw, too, because we're gonna need that. The fisherman's sweater there is actually really good to have, if you need warm stuff. Oh, Small Arms Handbook, heck yeah. I'll take that. Sewing kit, I think I'm okay right now. Candy bar, okay. That's really all we need, is just that little report. Because that's how we're gonna be able to get into the cannery downstairs. Downstairs. Down the cliff, I say. Downstairs. You know what I mean. There's also a little trail that you can get to from that side that goes like underneath this bridge and wraps around. You can't get to the frozen delta from there. It just kind of leads around and lets you look at it, I think. But there's occasionally a rifle there, so if you're starting in this region, or you get here and you don't have a rifle, it's a decent spot to look. It occasionally also has a Polaroid, which if you can use to map. I hear you, but I do not see you. Oh, there you are. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go on now. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so this is where they introduced another mechanic, too. That had to do with, making use of car batteries. I'm looking... Those are all really nice. Okay. I'm not gonna be gathering too much up here because of the fact that I have to climb, but I am looking to see if I can see, like, a hacksaw or something. I don't see one right now, and that's okay. Let's get on back up to that, forestry tower and see if there's a rope. Because if there's not a rope, we're gonna have to go back. Get out of here, you. You darn kids. I'm trying to pop my sternum, but it's not wanting to pop. Oh well. I shall suffer, I suppose. There's the tower. I'm looking for it through the trees. Look, it's right up there. I really hope there's a rope up there. On a normal playthrough of this game, I come through here one time. And it's usually one of the last places I go, because I will have expended some bullets by then. Trust me when I mention that, it is relevant. We'll get there. Alrighty. Oh, supply crate. Have a look in there, see what we can find. Nothing, alright. There are a couple other spots of where it may be if it's gonna be here. I really hope it's here. Please be here. I'm gonna be super annoyed if it's not. Please let there be a rope. Gods of the long dark. Yes! Okay, we'll leave it there. But it's there. That's the important part. Close it. Alright, cool. There is occasionally some stuff up here that may be worthwhile to grab. You just have to be careful. We shouldn't grab much of anything else while we're in here. I will look and see. Here's charcoal. I'm gonna take a drink of some water to drop some of this weight. I don't really see much. Oh, skill book. I need that. Okay, what can I drop then? Let's see here. See if there's food I can consume to... Not overweight by a ridiculous amount, so that's good. I don't have enough for $500, but I got room for $350. I may still have to drop something, but let's see. 902. Wow. Okay. Stuff is all dried too. All right. I may just drop that charcoal. You know what? That's probably because I'm gonna use one piece of charcoal to map up here just so you can kind of see what we're doing here. All right. Oh wait, actually, take a nap real quick, just for like a couple hours. We're gonna need full energy because we're going down a rope, and otherwise my maximum carry weight is going to decrease. So cool. All right. Still over encumbered, but it's only by like 0.02 pounds. And of course the rope. So we'll have to look and see if we get a hacksaw down there. Surely there's at least one down there. I can probably repair it if I can find tools and a few bits of scrap metal. The hacksaw is relevant, I assure you. Okay. We're in good shape. I'm really glad there was a rope there. Sometimes there's not. So you can't depend on it being there. It's not like the distress pistols on Timberwolf Mountain and the ravine. They picked a high point and a low point to put them things. Nifty. I feel like there's a third someplace, but I can't remember where it is. And it may be a random spawn and not a guaranteed spawn. Either way. Leave. Get out of here. Be gone. Alrighty. So we're gonna boop that bad boy on there. And take 2 seconds to map this. Is that the way? Yes, okay. I know the way. Wow. Okay, let's get down there. I know where I'm going now. And yeah, you see there, that's also a pretty decently long rope. It's a long way down here to Bleak Inlet. So, first thing we're gonna do is go over this way. There's a little cabin over here, and you could actually see the bridge from up on the cliff. But, we're gonna see if we can get into that cabin and look for, hacksaw, stump remover, that sort of thing. There is the bridge you can see from the overlook, and there's the cabin. There's a hatchet there if you need one. Oh, and some matches. Nifty. But really what I'm looking for is a hacksaw. Maybe some stump remover. More charcoal. Oh, stump remover. Hell yeah. Let's do that. Right there. Perfect. That is most litty. Let's see what's in here. Okay. Ooh, more bullets. Hell yeah. I need the sewing kit right now. Excuse me. This is actually the only place I've ever seen that has a rim grill. Everything else is like fire pit or a fire barrel or a fireplace. I've never seen a rim grill. Storm lantern and some lantern fuel. Okay, very nice. How much fuel do I have in my lantern? Oh yeah, we're good. We're alright for now. Good to know it's there, though. Hacksaw? That's really what I need, is a hacksaw. Okay. Not really anything I can use right now, and that's okay. There's still a couple of places that I can go look. So there's actually kind of a road here that you can follow. It may just be a little tricky to find at first. I promise it's there, though. And there's the other bridge. And that bridge will actually lead us to the rest of the road that we need to find. There's a road collapse that direction from the road, but it's not something we really need to go after, I don't think. I'm really hopeful I'm going to find a hacksaw in here someplace. There's still a couple places we have left to look, so I'm optimistic. Ooh. That's the sound of that wind. The good news is, since we're on a road, there's plenty of cars. We are going to swim a little bit. We're going to have to get inside pretty soon. That's looking like it's going to turn into a blizzard. Probably going to have to duck into the nearest car, to be honest. I say there's plenty. There are plenty of cars. They're just down that way. The hidden one I was talking about earlier that goes underneath that bridge to Echo 1. It's off that direction. I will show it to you. I really need to find a place to get out of the cold. It looks like I really don't trust this weather. It might turn out to be nothing, but I'd rather hide and it be nothing than be out here in the elements and it be a big bad blizzard. So they got 27 wind chill, so I don't trust that. There's wind break here, that's nice. The road's up there, of course, but there's also cannery residences over here. I believe there's at least one that has an interior. That's where we're gonna try and go. It'll be warmer than being inside a car. Now the ice out here is a little tricky, I think. Double check. I'm actually gonna double check my map while I'm walking here. Let's see. I won't tell y'all wrong on this thin ice. I just flat out do not trust any of the ice in Bleak Inlet. That's just me. this map says... Okay, so the ice over here is supposed to be solid, it's just that when you get up to the frozen delta that it gets thin. So take that with a grain of salt, of course. Oh, and of course now the weather's fine. Lovely. Well, that's okay. So there's the long bridge up that way. That's actually what it's called. It's the long bridge. The long bridge in the long dark. Love it. And out that direction is actually an old decrepit lighthouse. Surely some of these places have a hacksaw. Somebody has to have a hacksaw. I'm not going to venture out there today. We're going to go in, and I'm going to probably devote some of my energy to reading skill books. And then also to looking and seeing. What is that? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah! Hacksaw, please. No, thank you. What are you? Oh, it's so exciting. It's dark in here. I'm like, what the heck am I looking at? Charcoal, I will take that. Because I'm gonna need it. Not gonna worry about those just yet. No hacksaw? Not yet, okay. Well, I am gonna need this firewood. So I'll take that. That is something else we will need. This firewood. Okay. We're gonna devote the rest of our daylight hours to reading some of these skill books, so we can get them out of the inventory. I won't be able to read that whole 5 hours, but we're gonna get it started at least. Cool. Got 3 hours done. I've got room for like 600 more calories. Let's have that. And this. And I know I'm over encumbered, but I don't have any more rope climbing to do for a hot minute, so I'm okay. I'm right with that. Alright. Let's take a nap. We'll start with 10. Oh! Immediately there's an aurora. Lovely. Still? Or is it just kind of... Oh, see if I can get those other 2 hours cranked out real quick. That way I don't have to carry it anymore. Okay. Alright, let's see what all else we can do. Let's go on over there and just see what's there, and then we'll come back to these other residences. Or maybe a hacksaw up there. There are also fishing huts out here. Those are only in a few regions. They're in Mystery Lake, they're in, there's one in Pleasant Valley, one in Timberwolf Mountain, a whole bunch of Coastal Highway. In fact, that's kind of what Coastal Highway is known for. And I am going to go look at both of them, because they sometimes have firewood in them too, which I'm going to need. Great and all-knowing map says this is solid ice all the way to the hut, but we shall see. Frame rate, can you not be janky for 5 minutes? Oh, that's neat. That one goes in the accessory slot, and we already have 2 things there, so I'm not gonna mess with it. I'll leave it there. I don't need it right now. Still looking for a hacksaw. I'll take that water. I'm getting kind of low on my own. Oh, ammo. Yes. I need that for now. Let's see what we can find from this lighthouse. Come on now. Get on up there. There we go. Bump my microphone. Oh look, a rabbit. Nice. Oh. Please let there be firewood, charcoal, hacksaw, something. I really need a hacksaw, honestly. I don't need the sewing kit. Okay, there. Man, this frame rate is killing me here. Okay, that's not just my hand being dirty, is it? You can get out here, but you have to be really careful. Still no hacksaw. Might be some near those other buildings. Jeez. Not stop coughing today. I think I swallowed wrong. You know when you swallow funny, and then you just suffer for the rest of the day? That's me right now. I'm honestly a little annoyed I can't shoot over and grab those rabbits when they're right next to the thing. That would be so funny. Oink. trust this ice, but we're gonna give it a go. Little tip, if you're walking out on the ice, walk in a straight line. Because if you run into thin ice, you can just back up immediately, and you're gonna know that it's stable because you're walking in a straight line. Versus if you walk in a zigzag or something, you may not be backing up back into safe ice. That's close to the thing. Let's go this direction first. Charcoal? Yes, charcoal. And yes, it is important for what we're doing. Hang tight. I promise this will make sense. Wow, a rock. I got a rock. Dusting sulfur, I'll take it, alright. And then straight back to the coast we go. Because I do not trust this ice. I may wait on that mountain trail truck if there's a hacksaw in it. No hacksaw? I am sad. Give me a hacksaw. Spray paint. Nothing. I'm so sad. I mean, I might still find one in the cannery. In fact, that's probably the best place to find one. Hoping to find one sooner than that. This overturned semi. Corpse in here. Maybe he's got a hacksaw. Maybe there's a hacksaw in his backpack. Who knows? Nope. I'll take that though. Why though? Why you no give me hacksaw? This is so rude of you, game. How could you? So this is the cannery. It's usually full of timber wolves. I'm gonna go just a little bit further down because there's a couple of trailers I'm gonna look at, and I'm gonna see maybe there's a hacksaw. We'll probably pop into these trailers and then save the game there. Save the rest for next go around. You can do it, character. The wind is at your back. You should be able to walk. Get out of here with that. No hacksaw? Oh my god. I am so sad. Oh, no, that's a hatchet. Okay. I was about to get excited. Firewood, that's great, but I need a hacksaw. Alright. another copy of Advanced Guns. Heck yeah. Still no hacksaw, dang. It's gonna drive me nuts. Alright, we'll go a little further. We'll go on ahead to the cannery. You can go back up the road there, or you can just cut through here. Either one's fine. It'll take you there. Walking into the wind again? Yeah, we are. Okay. I'm getting there! Just give me just a little bitty sprint just to get up there. Alright. We're gonna have lots of Timberwolf sounds. Please do not be alarmed, because they are Timberwolves and cannot hurt us right now. Oh, shit! Oh, don't be scared, it's just a Timberwolf! And he just comes out of nowhere. Okay. Oh, wow, hi! Okay. Damn. Oh yeah, you don't have to be scared. There's no reason to be afraid. Wow. I am so great at this. Hacksaw, please. Even if it's just a crappy one. There's tea down there. Please give me a hacksaw. That's all I need. That's it. Get out of here. Oh, another windy boy. Give me a hacksaw. Please. Oh wait, give me that clear. Give me that. Ugh. I just need a hacksaw, please. That's all. I'm gonna cry. Body as well. Oh. Oh, number 2. $2.19. There we go. Wow! Oh, an MRE, alright. And Bucklux, those are pretty good, actually. In some ways, they're better than the deerskin boots. Now, the trouble with the cannery is that the interior you actually have to climb to get to. Somebody actually made a track where you can climb up and go around the roofs so that you can get away from the timber wolves. Which is pretty clever, actually. But it does make it tricky to get to. Hacksaw, please. Possibly, conveniently. Still no. I'm so sad. But, tool chest, maybe. Maybe. Maybe? Please? Oh my god. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna drop some of this stuff. Can I drop here? I can drop that for right now. I might end up, like, leave it there forever. I'm gonna drop it for the time being. Just long enough for us to get up there. Just drop a couple of those. Just get up there. Yeah, just gonna drop it. It's just a short distance up, thankfully. We'll have to come back that way, so I'm just gonna leave it there for now. And we'll come back and work with it. Maybe I'll find a hacksaw. Oh yeah, the track to get up above them. Yep. About as close to blizzard conditions as you can get without it being an actual blizzard. Dang. It's the only climbing I have to do is that bit right there, so. Come on, man. All I need is a hacksaw. Dang. Well, at any rate, we'll get down to the cannery bit, which we probably can't get into anyway, because we have to wait for Aurora. But we'll get to it, and I'll probably save that for next time. I know I said that a while ago, but legitimately, this is going to be kind of long, so. Oh my god. This is so dumb. But yeah, count it, look at this. Oh my god, that's a lot of wolves. That's a lot of wolves. One, two, three. Oh, there's still one right there. One over there. I'm trying to crouch so that so I can get an accurate count. I see two, at least. Three? Yeah, three. Looks like the third one down there. Just little feet visible. Yep. 4. So far. 5. Is nonsense. That's 5 of them right there. You don't have to crouch to go up here. I'm just trying to get an accurate count of them. If I'm standing up while sleeping. I think that's a 6th of them, and there's a lot of them. So obviously be very careful here. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes they get hung on stuff, and it just makes it easier to shoot them. Yes! It's in good shape, too. What a cool. I finally got my hacksaw. Part's a little tricky here. There we go. Boop. There's a little container here. Got some stuff that can hit you. Oh shit. They just all came back. Oh my god. Like, dang. Yeah, they never left. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, that was a waste. Oh well. Oh, okay. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting to try and get them. Alright. Enough jacking with the wolves for now. God, get up on the roof. There we go. He didn't even see me. Alright. Well, he didn't see me until he got us on him. You know what I mean. You are. Yes. Give me that. Not worried about that right now. We're almost I believe. We're almost there. Here we are. Put on a little bit of sprint juice so I can get over here. This episode is going to be a little longer than expected. That's the doorway we just passed, but I'm going to look and see if there's some stuff down here we can get. Sometimes there is. Get on both of these. Oh. Let's get on in the door here. And there we go. This right here, you can't unlock it yet. There's no power to the keypad. You have to wait for a specific thing to happen in order to get in there. I am technically going to carry weight, so I'm gonna pop it. Oh wow. Getting some blizzard conditions outside. That's what we got in here. We did. Alright. Let's snack on what we can. It's good that I picked up some stuff out there. So next go around, we'll step back out, retrieve the gear. Once we've got our gear that we left out there, we're also gonna, now that we have a hacksaw, finally, we can also collect car batteries. Well, you don't need a hacksaw to collect the batteries, but you need them to break the batteries down. It's a whole thing. So let's have ourselves a nice little nap. We're gonna sleep 1 hour at a time, because we're waiting for an aurora. We may not get one, because it has to be not blizzarding. It has to be a clear night in order for you to get an aurora. Oh, it also needs to be nighttime. Ha! It's not even nighttime yet. Oops. Hang on a second. You can do it, game. Okay. It's like a few hours. Let's actually make sure it's nighttime before we start looking for aurora. You have to have an aurora to, Is that one? It is one. Yeah! First of all, look at this nonsense. This boy's scary. They don't really run as much either, not when they're aurorified. They sound terrifying when they're out here. Look at this nonsense. Can you see that glowy boy? Holy crap. Yeah, they sound angry. But yes, so that was what we needed to do. I'm not gonna go in there just yet. That will be explained next episode. But, at any rate. Can I not get in there? Dang, okay. But next go around, we'll be able to get in there. It's unlocked now. So we're gonna sleep off the rest of the night. And thank you for bearing with me on this unusually long episode. We will see each other again next go-round. Thank y'all so much for watching.